This week on the Road with Mickey, trip recaps from Walt Disney World and Norwegian Cruise Lines.
We're on the road with Mickey, we're gonna have some fun. Regardless of the rain or sun, our trip has just begun. So buckle up, let's go. We're about to start the show. And maybe if you like us, you'll see where else we'll go.
Hey everyone, I'm Mike, and she's Sophie.
And she's Brenda.
The one they forgot to take to Walt Disney World. Hi, everyone.
And he's
Ow.
Grogu, and he says, "Hey Brenda, I was at Walt Disney World. Where were you?"
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh no.
And we
Oh,
are on
Brenda.
the road with Mickey. This is episode 310 for May 11th, 2026. And our feature topic this week is our trip recaps from Walt Disney World and Norwegian Cruise Lines where Brenda didn't take us.
I couldn't. I was invited as a guest.
Well,
That's different.
we talked
Is
about you
it?
coming and you said, no, can't do it. That's okay.
That's different.
Gotta wait till the end of May. Can't go at the start of May.
Yeah. And on that note, we had a great show. Good seeing y'all.
Yeah. Don't you just love when we add a little salt of the earth to your life?
Yeah. Ta-da!
So our featured topic, as I said, is our trip recaps. And before we get into all that, we have some cheddar from the big cheese, and it's my turn to start us off. Thank you, Brenda, for the cheddar this week.
Uh-huh.
Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party tickets are now on sale for guests of select Disney resorts and will go on sale to the general public on May 12th, which is the next day after this airs. This specially ticketed annual event is being offered during select nights from August 7th through October 31st. Brenda, did you get your
Yes.
tickets?
I sure did.
Yes. Brenda changed her plans, Sophie. She's not going over her birthday. She is taking Uncle Butch, who has never been to the Halloween party.
Yes. I'm so
Oh,
excited.
wow.
When I
You know
read
what?
that in the Brenda Plans newsletter, by the way, if you are not receiving Brenda's emails, monthly email, you should be. Go to brendaplans.com and sign up and get her monthly newsletter because it is well worth reading.
Thank
That's
you,
all I'm gonna
Mike.
say. You're welcome.
Thank you.
But anyway, I'm sorry, I rambled.
I was very excited, even though I do have to push my birthday trip back. It's okay because it gives me longer to look forward to
It's
it.
okay. I'm okay. You're okay. We're all okay.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess it's my turn now. Sorry. I was thinking about May the 4th because it's on the brain right now because I missed it this last Disney trip. But thankfully my news is about Star Wars. So
Yay.
I'm very happy. On May the 22nd, in conjunction with the Star Wars The Mandalorian and Grogu movie, the Millennium Falcon will have an adjustment made to Smuggler's Run with a new mission involving them. Daddy, we gotta go back to Disney.
Always.
We need to go back to Disney. And in fact, I've been thinking about rewatching The Mandalorian in preparation for May
the movie.
22nd.
I think we need to.
And
Again.
maybe the Book of Boba Fett.
And it's funny because I've already rewatched The Mandalorian Grogu all the way through to the end. And now I might have to do it again with Sophie so that I can be ready for the movie.
Yay. Some
Yeah.
bonding time. I love it.
Yay.
Well, the reopening of Big Thunder Mountain Railroad has brought about an expected change to Lightning Lane Multipass at Magic Kingdom. Big Thunder Mountain Railroad will now be offered as a Tier 1 offering along with Space Mountain, Tiana's Bayou Adventure, Peter Pan's Flight, and the Jungle Cruise. You will have to choose.
You
and
will.
I know what most people will choose, so you better get on that computer early.
So, what will most people choose?
I don't know, the brand new reopened ride probably. You know how people flock to the brand new thing? It
That's
doesn't even
true.
matter.
That
It's
was a
crazy.
dumb question, wasn't it?
I thought you were teasing me.
No, I was actually being serious.
Okay. I thought you were.
I
It
mean, I don't
seems
know about you, but like, I love Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. Actually, yeah, let's just end that there. I love
Yeah.
Big Thunder Mountain Railroad.
Well, anything
Yeah.
new, everybody has to see it. It's like a
That's true.
sickness almost. It's like a
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
the FOMO thing, I guess, but on drugs.
But
Yeah.
weren't they just like replacing the track? They weren't actually making any changes?
No, they actually changed some stuff. They
Oh,
actually changed the height requirement.
Mm-hmm.
They dropped it. They
Yeah.
dropped it from 40 to 38.
Yeah.
So they changed some stuff. So I'm waiting to see
okay, yeah, we
what's
need
the
to
scoop.
see that.
Yeah. We didn't get a chance to get there, but that's for coming up because it did not open early for us.
Darn it. And I really thought they would do
I
that, a
did
soft
too.
opening.
I
Doggone, I'm
did too.
sorry.
That's
It's
okay.
okay.
You know, just because they said, I heard a cast member saying we were going to open Big Thunder Mountain Railroad if Brenda had come with Mike and Sophie,
Mhm.
but she didn't come. So we're like, never mind.
Why
It's
bother?
okay. The star's not here. So
Oh
what's the
my
point?
gosh. I have heard it
Yeah.
all now. Oh, where are my hip boots? Where are my hip boots?
Well, just a reminder, you can connect with us on our Facebook page, our Facebook group. Both are On the Road with Mickey and On the Road with Mickey group. Our YouTube channel, hello YouTubers, get ready. I am going to be uploading the Disney Starlight Dream the Night Away parade to YouTube so that you all can experience it like we did on Facebook Live. Um,
Yay.
it was so cool. It
It
was
was
so
cool.
neat
It
to
was
be
so
able to
cool to
do
see it
that.
at home.
And then,
Yeah.
so get ready for that. Our Instagram channel is On the Road with Mickey, and our email address is info@ontheroadwithmickey.com. And of course, the website is also ontheroadwithmickey.com. So connect with us and let's keep the party going. Even though the trip is over, we still want to talk Disney. So
Oh,
so
yeah.
get into the group, get into the comments on Facebook and so forth, and hit us up with questions.
Yes.
So, and speaking of questions, Sophie had a great question prior to our trip, and you all had a little bit of time to respond. So the question was, what's your favorite pastime between Disney trips? Sophie, start us off with your answer.
I would love to. Well, my favorite pastime between Disney trips is playing a certain video game called Minecraft, and that video game has a special one-to-one recreation of the Disney theme parks. The rides are functional, and I actually just joined their Discord server, which is very fun because I didn't know this about the parks in Minecraft, but they even have character meet and greets. I don't know how that works, but I get updates on it in the Discord channels every day, and it's like, this is the way the Mandalorian will be at Galaxy's Edge in Disneyland at this time, Eastern Standard Time. And I'm like, I'm at Galaxy's Edge already. Where's the Mandalorian? Oh, it is
That's
so much
cute.
fun.
Sweet.
It's a whole lot of fun. Anyway, that's my thing. Aunt Brenda?
M- I, I just have a new thing where I'm creative journaling. So that's all I said because I'm getting kind of into that.
Well, good.
Good. Well, mine was planning Disney trips, listening to Disney Hits Channel 133 on Sirius XM radio,
Mm-hmm.
and of course, recording On the Road with Mickey with Brenda and Sophie and
Yay.
Grogu. Grogu,
Yes. He
cannot
is the
forget
man.
Grogu. He
That's right.
is he is the child.
He's the child.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
the
the
you're
man.
right.
child man.
I'm the
fif-
man.
The
Okay.
50-year-old child.
Yes.
Yep.
We should all be so lucky.
All right. Well, Deb said planning the next trip.
Of course.
A kindred spirit she is.
And Chrissy said watching Disney movies. That's always awesome.
Yeah, that's another
Yeah.
thing I like to do. And then Chandler has a good heart. He said he likes to read about other people's trips and being happy for them. Good job, Chandler.
Sweet. Yes.
Very, very good. All right. And then Paula said, watch YouTube videos and listen to Disney podcasts. You're watching these YouTube videos, right, Paula? I'm sure
Yay.
you are. You have good taste. Um, she also likes to browse restaurant menus. Outside of Disney, she enjoys doing yard work, puzzles, movies, and margaritas.
Ah, margaritas.
A very classy lady, I will say so
Mhm.
myself.
And Robin, my sister from another mister, said, smelling the body wash samples from my last trip. I can't ever use these because I need that smell to start my day.
Oh,
I'm kind of just like that. It makes you, it's like that sensory thing, like I'm here.
you know
Okay,
what?
that
You
makes
know what would
sense.
be a really good gift for Aunt Robin, Daddy? Aunt Robin, mute us for 3 seconds while I say this. It would be really good to find some Disney Febrezes or something.
Okay,
That's kind of neat. There you go.
there you go.
And nobody said anything.
You're
Nope,
right.
I didn't hear
Nope.
anything.
Nope. We were completely muted.
Yep. All right. Well, that is a great feedback from our question of the week. So stay tuned for Sophie's next question of the week. And it's time for our feature topic, our trip recaps from our trip to Walt Disney World and Brenda's trip on the Norwegian Cruise Line. So, Brenda, start us off.
Oh, wow. You want me to start? So you listed
Yep.
it second, so I thought you were going first. That's okay. You're saving the best for last, and I totally get that.
Hi.
Well, I was invited to go on the top 10 agents trip for 2025 with Pixie Vacations. Thank you very much, Pixie Vacations, for this opportunity. We all appreciated it very much. We went on the brand new Norwegian Luna, which was a beautiful ship. I personally have never sailed on Norwegian before. So going on a brand new ship for my first time is my favorite way to go. The ship was beautiful. It was a very short cruise, April 1st through 4th, 2026. It was a 3 night to the Great Stirrup Cay, which is Norwegian's private island in the Bahamas. And the ship had, well, I'll start off, I guess, with my stateroom. We left out of the port of Miami. I had a stateroom that was a balcony stateroom on deck 14, which was fabulous. It was so
Oh,
awesome to be
man.
up
Wow.
that high. Oh my gosh, it was great. Anyway, the room had a queen size bed and it had a sofa and a nice bathroom with a nice shower, and it was really nice. It was made for two people. So it would have been perfect for me and Butch if he had been with me, but that's okay. And it had a balcony with two chairs, but I was all by myself, so I sat in one chair. But that's all right too. But it was a beautiful room. It was, everything's brand new, everything's super clean. It just, loved it. And the ship also had many, many food outlets. And they had two main dining rooms, Hudson's and the Commodore. They both served the same dinner meal. So you could choose, but Hudson's had like floor to ceiling windows, and you could see the water from like
Mm.
the whole expanse of the restaurant. The Commodore was more quaint, also with windows, but not the same vibe. Not It was a much more quaint um, dining room. So I went to the Hudson most of the time. But they also had several specialty dining, and I'll tell you, I wrote down the list of specialty dining because there are so many varieties that I wanted to not miss anything. So they had Italian, Mediterranean, Thai, French, teppanyaki style, sushi, Mexican, and the steakhouse, which was Cagney's. And we actually visited the steakhouse, but being a carnivore, I eat steak a lot. I'm very particular. It was all right, But I did hear from some other Pixies that went to the Los Lobos Mexican restaurant that it was like some of the best Mexican food they'd ever had. So when I go back on the Luna at some point, I'm gonna try that one, the Los Lobos. They had shows on board. One was an Elton John tribute Rocket Man, which was fabulous. A fantastic show called A Tribute to the Eagles, also fabulous. This is music I grew up with. And then they had a Cirque style show, which is called Heiko, very tech, very like Cirque du Soleil acrobatic, like I it wasn't my style, but it was cool. And then they also have a 21 plus cabaret show, Lunatique, but I did not attend that. So can't tell you about that. But they have some fun stuff on board too. They have the Aqua Slide Coaster, which is not only a water coaster, it's like a roller coaster water slide. So it zooms you up like a roller coaster, but it's also a water slide. So it's pretty cool. They have mini golf. They have a midway. They have gaming areas with the table tennis and the ski shooting. Ski is that what you call it?
Ski ball with the balls, and you try
No,
to get it.
It's like a board with
shuffleboard?
Okay, sorry. Foosball. They have the high-tech glow court for interactive sports, and then a moon climber, which was really cool for, people, not me, to climb on. They had a lot to do. And a lot of the activities, we did like game shows, we did like arts and crafts kind of activities. It was a really fun cruise. I'm going to say something that's probably not a popular opinion, but it's my opinion nonetheless. Sometimes the cruise ship is your destination. So a lot of people see cruise ships as just basically the method of getting from point A to point B. And what they care about mostly is the destination and not so much the ship. But sometimes your cruise ship becomes your destination. And this particular cruise was an example of that. They had closed the dock. This was the first sailing where they had closed the dock at Great Stirrup Cay because they're building a second dock. So this was the first cruise they were going to tender guests in on the tender boats to the island. And the day we got there, the waves were too strong and they couldn't tender us. So we had to stay on board. So this was a 3-day solely on board cruise. And so even though you might think the ship is not the big deal, the ship can be the big deal. So pay attention to what kind of ship you're choosing and, ask us if you need advice. But there was an upgrade that I paid for before I went on board called the Vibe Beach Club, which is an 18 plus whole place in the front of the ship. There's like chaise lounges and a bar, and it was just the most relaxing place. And I lived up there. I mean, that was like my chance to read and relax. And it was so enjoyable that I didn't even miss being able to go on the island. The only thing I regretted is not being able to go on the island so I could take pictures and videos and stuff for my guests. But I stayed up at the Vibe Beach Club and I enjoyed it thoroughly. That was like the best $200 upgrade I've ever done. It was really, really, really worth it.
What was that called again?
Vibe Beach Club. And it's really, really great. Matter of fact, there's also a Vibe Beach Club version on the island, which you can also go to if you're a Vibe Beach Club member, but we didn't go there, so that's okay. All in all, though, this was a wonderful cruise. I loved the ship. Norwegian did a great job with my food allergies, and it was just a really, really good experience. So I would definitely do Norwegian Cruise Line again, especially on the Luna. I don't know about the other ships, and I am particular, about the ships. And I tend to like the newer ships. That's, just like the Treasure, and I'm dying to get on the Destiny. So, but the Luna was beautiful and I really enjoyed it. And I would go back in a second. This picture if you're watching us on YouTube, this is the walkway around the ship if you're going walking. And it's fully see-through. I mean, it's full see-through, like glass.
That's the only thing I would have an issue with is a fully glass walkway, though.
It's beautiful. I'm guessing it's not just gold. I'm guessing, I mean,
Like,
it has to be awfully sturdy,
Yeah.
but it's
yeah,
really, really, really pretty to see.
I'm sure it's probably something like fiberglass or plexiglass or something that's
Yeah.
very sturdy.
Very
But the
reinforced.
fact that it's just see-through,
But it's
like,
beautiful when you're
you
on it.
can't convince my brain. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, the best thing
I
is sitting out on your balcony and having coffee and watching those waves and the whole world disappears. It's just wonder. I don't you just love cruising?
Yeah.
Just love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Just love it. It's the best.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's my little recap of, and thank you again for Pixie Vacations for taking us. It was really appreciated. Very sweet.
That's awesome.
Good.
Great job, Brenda. Way to go.
It was great.
All right,
Yeah.
Sophie.
All
Not
right.
as good as your trip,
Nah,
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
please.
Aunt
Okay.
Brenda. I love Disney, don't get me wrong, but I have been turned to the dark side. Cruising is better.
Oh yeah. Well, cruising is so awesome though, because there's just, life gets really busy and it's just really nice to just
Yeah.
relax.
Yeah. And let's be real, Daddy, I think you can agree with me when I say this. Walt Disney World is not for relaxing. Walt Disney World is
Uh-uh.
a tactical mission where you can complete the mission or you can fail, and with no stakes, but it is still a tactical operation.
It
It
is.
requires strategy.
It
And you
does.
need to have a rest day in there in between. You need to have a rest day if at all possible.
Yeah,
We
no,
didn't
we
have.
didn't.
We didn't have a rest day.
You had a
No.
weekend
So
though. You had a weekend. You gotta, you
we
you
had.
you
We
hit
were.
it.
We arrived about 6 p.m. on April 30th,
Yep, which was the Thursday.
which was a Thursday, and we were at the Magic Kingdom on May 1st, Epcot on May 2nd, Animal Kingdom on May 3rd, and Hollywood Studios on May 3rd. And
Yes.
we drove home on May 4th.
May
Jam-packed
4th.
fun, right?
May 4th. Mm,
It's okay. We had
You're
to
right.
plan it
It
that
is
way, and
okay.
it's the way it worked out.
Yep, and
Um,
I'm thankful for it. Because let's be real, if we had been at Hollywood Studios on May 4th, it would have been shoulder to shoulder crowds.
yeah.
Busy.
So,
Yes.
um, so you have the general. So we have a lot of new firsts that we experience.
Yeah.
Yay.
New first that part of them I don't think we realized were firsts. Specifically for the silent partner. Um, One of the big firsts was this was our first time staying at Art of Animation. We were in a Little Mermaid room, and I will say I would not be surprised if Art of Animation received some room updates in the near future or sometime in the future, maybe not this year or next year, but somewhere in the next 5 years.
Yeah. The some of the fixtures and stuff like that were a little dated and needed a little TLC, but
Oh,
the
But
room
it was still
itself,
good.
the room itself was fine, and the sleeping was good, and the beds are good. The two queen beds there, so so all that
Yeah.
was fine. It was just some of the little things, but
Yeah.
but as far as the theming goes, the theming of Little Mermaid is still spot on. You know,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. It's on
so
point.
yeah,
Yeah, those
um,
rooms are so cute.
they are, and I'm glad we stayed there. So
Yeah.
so that was
The
a
food was
first.
good too.
The food was good as well.
Mm-hmm.
So excuse
Yeah,
me, sorry.
Landscape of Flavors they have things that other food courts
Yeah.
don't have.
Yeah,
Like
I
And
had
fish
it's a
and
little more
chips.
upscale, don't you think?
I
They have
had
like actual silverware.
fish and chips, and they had actual silverware.
Some of the time. I think some of the time we got like
we just
plastic
grabbed
silverware.
we grabbed it because the first time we didn't realize there was silverware. And then when we saw them, and then the last day, we were like, we're gonna be leaving to go home. So I just grabbed plastic. So,
Did you say you
but
had fish and chips there?
I had fish and chips.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was beer battered fish and
Oh
chips.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's
it
my
was
favorite
pretty
kind.
good. I didn't need, if if I hadn't eaten there, then on May 1st, we probably would have eaten at Harbor House. But I had fish and chips the day before, so we didn't eat at Harbor House. Um, Otherwise, we think we would have been there. But firsts for a lot of firsts on this trip. First time staying at Art of Animation. Um,
I guess you took the Skyliner. My fave.
we took the bus to
Yeah.
Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
But you took the Skyliner to Epcot, didn't you?
And
Yeah.
Hollywood, and from Hollywood Studios
From
back.
Hollywood Studios.
Yeah.
I didn't know this, Aunt Brenda. Did you know that Animal Kingdom has direct buses to the other three parks?
Part of the day they do.
Yeah,
After 10 a.m.
I had
Yeah.
no idea about that. I did not know about that. Last time I was there, I literally took the bus back to Pop Century just to hop on the Skyliner to get to Hollywood Studios. I did not know that there was a direct bus from Animal Kingdom to Hollywood Studios after 10 a.m.
Well, years ago, I think, wasn't it, Mike? Years ago, it was not until 4 p.m. that they started having direct. Then they changed it
Yeah.
because of the ability to hop at
Yeah.
2,
Yeah,
and then they changed that to 1. Then they changed
yeah,
it to 10. So it's like things change.
Yeah.
they do.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Um,
yeah, Magic Kingdom. Sorry, I'm kind of hopping around because I heard the Skyliner and I'm like, ooh, I want to talk about that.
that's fine, baby. So Magic Kingdom.
Yes, that was our first day.
That was our first day. We did Lightning Lane for a lot of various things. We Our first three were Jungle Cruise Pirates, Jungle Cruise, Haunted Mansion,
Mm-hmm.
and um we also did Tiki Room, which wasn't
Yep.
Lightning Lane because we could walk right into that.
Yeah.
Um
I did not get the Dole Whip.
we did not
I
get the
know.
Dole Whip. I know that was on the
No.
list, but we
Oh,
didn't get that. Um
Yeah.
we ate at Pinocchio House.
Yep.
how
We
was that?
Oh, it was
It was
good.
good.
I
I
had
had
cheese pizza.
this. I had for dessert this thing called a cookie tart. And I love myself a tart. I love tarts in general. But this one actually had a literal cookie inside. And
Nice.
it was very, very good. It was very good. I have a picture on my phone.
Nice.
And then we did Slinky Dog, not Slinky Dog. We did Seven Dwarfs and Tron, we did single passes for those.
Yep.
So that was really neat. And then we went and first at Magic Kingdom, not really at Magic Kingdom, but a first was we went to Ohana for dinner,
Mm-hmm.
and only Sophie and I had been at Ohana for dinner, and that was with you
That's
and Butch.
right. That's right. When we had
So,
our wonderful bread pudding challenge.
By the
yeah,
way, Aunt Brenda,
Yeah.
I think when Daddy and I tried the pineapple bread pudding at Ohana, I think we got a dud that first time
I do
Well,
because
too.
it was ice cold. But this time when we had the bread pudding, it was warm.
The bread pudding was warm, which
nice.
makes me believe that they watched our episode and saw the suggestions from us and put it into practice.
I bet they did.
You know
I
I
what?
bet
mean,
you're right.
there is
That's
no
a
other
better idea.
explanation. No other
There's
explanation.
absolutely no way that they would have let that bread pudding get cold. But you know
But
what? I think that bumps its ranking up for me.
I still say Gers is better. Um,
Awesome. Yes.
but here's the thing. Cindy had never been, and we met our friends Sheila and Randy. They had never
Mm-hmm.
been, and
Nope.
by far, Brenda, everyone agreed that the pot stickers and the noodles and the coriander chicken wings were the bomb.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah,
I
if they
totally
could
agree with that.
if they could just give us those three things, we would have been happy as clams.
They're
Yeah,
so good.
so good. I'm
They
tasting it
are.
right now.
Oh my
So
gosh.
good. So
That is
Daddy, you're
so
making
good.
me hungry. We gotta get on with this.
So Ohana for dinner was a big hit. It was really nice. It was really good. And after that, we went back and we live streamed the Disney Starlight Parade.
You're
We
right.
we were like right there in Liberty Square. I'm like, let's go to Liberty Square and see it from there. And we sat right by where they have the that market right behind, right by the
you sat
stockade.
on the same bench we sat on to do the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party in December.
But
The
we were on
same
the other side.
place.
We were on the other side.
We were on the other
We were
side.
Oh, I
facing
thought you were on the
Liberty
side with
Tree.
the market.
We were,
Our
but
backs
when you
to
and
it.
I and Butch went,
Oh no, I'm talking about this past December. We were
oh
on that
okay.
bench y'all were on. Because
Oh
Butch was
okay.
like, look, they're sitting where we
Are you sure? Because I thought
Yeah.
when we
This is not when they were there with us. It's when they went on their own and didn't
This
invite
last
us.
December.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
remember when
yeah,
they didn't
because
invite us, Sophie?
We did.
Yeah.
We did.
to think I almost forgave you for that. I thought they were talking about the time we all went and I
Which
gave
was
Aunt
awesome.
Brenda and Uncle Butch that hug that lasted like 5 minutes.
Best hug ever.
Because I remember that time we were in the Central Hub at Main Street watching the parade, and I'm like, Aunt Brenda, you may be going a little loopy in the head.
No,
Mm-mm.
I'm not senile
No,
yet.
no, no. You were there with your Meemaw and Mommy, because
Yeah.
they were in the handicap seating, and Butch and Brenda and I went over to Liberty Square,
Yeah. We were on
and
the
then
other
we
side of the
connected.
street though, because the
Yeah,
parade went the opposite direction.
right. But
Okay.
but anyway, so first time seeing the Disney Starlight Parade. Great parade.
Thank you so much for sharing.
Oh, that
Yeah.
was
And first time for you and Mommy seeing the new Country Bears musical.
oh yeah.
How
Yeah.
was
And I'm
that?
very happy. I'm very happy
How'd you like it?
because
I liked it. I liked it a lot. I actually liked it better than the old show. And it's weird because I love the old show, but I'd seen the old show 1,000 times.
Yeah.
And I had never seen this, and I was like, it was just really good. Seeing Big Al singing "Remember Me" and is slow, and he starts bawling, and it's so funny. And
Oh
it's just,
no.
it was really, really good.
Good.
So yeah, that
I
was
am
another.
I'm glad for it too because for the longest time it felt like I was the only one who liked the new show.
Yeah, but you're not. I liked it.
No,
I thought it
and I'm
was good.
glad.
I
I'm
thought it
glad.
was good. So yeah, we did see the new Country Bear. Thank you for reminding me of that, Sophie.
Thank you for seeing it with me,
Uh
Dad,
huh.
because we almost didn't see it. I was like, I want to go see this. You guys have to see this. And Aunt Sheila tried to convince me that it was closed, and I'm like, nope, see, the Walt Disney app right here says that it's open until 11. Let's go.
Well, I'm glad
So
y'all got to see it.
so we saw it and we liked it, and I thought it was cool. Um. So that was neat.
What else did you do?
What else on the first day? Anything else new that we did?
Um, yeah, Mommy's ridden Tron before, so yeah, it was that
I
you
think
guys hadn't gone through the line queue for it, I think.
yeah, but they had. We
Yeah.
hadn't. But but that's okay. So yeah, everything
Yeah.
else I think we had done before. So
Yeah.
we did TTA, we did Carousel of
Space Mountain.
Progress,
We did
Yeah, the
Carousel of
must-dos.
we
Progress
did
twice.
Space Mountain, yep, and we did TTA. You guys did TTA twice.
Yeah.
I I had a scooter and I rented one because of my calf had been bothering me. So I wanted to
Oh,
have an
Yeah.
insurance and I'm glad I had it.
Oh,
Um
yeah.
and so we went over to Hana and then we came back to Magic Kingdom and I'm like, "Where's my phone?" And
uh-oh.
it was back at the Tambu Lounge waiting
Oh,
for me.
no.
So I got there and then I went right back over on the monorail with the scooter back there. I got my phone and I came back. And in the meantime, they're like riding. I'm like, "We'll see ya. We're gonna go ride." And and so
What else are they gonna do?
yeah, go with
Oh,
me.
you
But I'm
know.
like, no, go ride. So
Yeah.
they did People Mover twice and I did it. And then they, as I was coming up to the People Mover, they were coming down. So we went and did it again.
Nice.
And then we did Carousel Progress. So,
Always the best.
which we had done before also.
Yeah.
So I thought Walt was going to be there, but he wasn't.
Not yet. And they have
Hmm.
not even announced when they're gonna open that.
I don't know why, but I thought it was around the same time as last year's, but obviously not.
No, no.
So
They announced
anyway,
it last year, but they've never even said when they're gonna close it to do it, nor less when they're gonna be done with it. And I don't know.
yeah. All right. So Epcot, May 2nd. We
It
first
was Dapper Day.
it was Dapper Day.
Yay.
And
Yay.
that Sophie, of course, was very dapper,
Yes,
very
she looks
stylish.
so cute when she dresses for Dapper Day.
Yeah.
Thank you. I
So
had the cherry red lipstick and everything.
mhm.
Nice.
And I was getting compliments left and right.
I bet you were.
I was
So
happy about it.
very, very big first that I didn't realize. I hadn't picked up on this. Cindy, first time Cosmic Rewind.
I
Really?
know. We thought
Yeah.
she had written it before too, but apparently she hadn't.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah.
Wow. What did she think?
She liked it.
Oh,
She
She
loved
wow.
liked
it.
it. Yeah.
How is it that she never rode and y'all rode?
I don't
She
I
know.
must
don't
have
know.
been, she may have been with Meemaw.
Maybe.
Oh.
Yeah, probably.
I
So
do know
anyway,
that.
she did ride it and she did enjoy it. She did enjoy
Yeah.
it.
Awesome.
So,
That's cool.
Yeah.
Where'd y'all eat at Epcot?
Well, we were going to rope drop Les Halles for breakfast, but we got there a little bit late and we had to go straight to the land pavilion for our lightning lane, which was Soarin'. So after we got out of Soarin', I noticed that the Garden Grill had a 10-minute wait list for breakfast menus. And I told my dad about it, and he was like, "We are not eating at the Garden Grill for breakfast. We've got lightning lanes." And I'm like, "Yes, I know. But if we didn't have lightning lanes, then
yeah.
I would be paying the check because it's not on the dining plan." But that's not what we ended up doing. We ended up having breakfast at Sunshine Seasons.
Hmm.
And I got a croissant, egg, bacon, and cheese sandwich. And my dad and my mom got some fruit cups and like a croissant, just a plain one, and other things. And it went through like 5 snack credits,
Yeah.
which is fine because we ended up using every last one of the credits that we had.
Hmm. Yeah, we didn't want a whole lot. Cindy and I didn't. And so Sophie got the
Did you
big
have just the
sandwich.
quick service dining plan? Because Sophie said
Yeah.
Garden Grill wasn't on. Okay, so you had the quick service.
Yeah.
I
We
got you.
si- we decided to sign up for the quick service because the only table service we were going to do was the Ohana. And so I'm
Gotcha.
like, why don't we buy the quick service?
Yeah.
And then we don't have to worry about paying it afterwards and all that. So
Yes, yes. It
so
makes
that's what
everything
we
so
did.
convenient and no
Yeah.
tips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't have to worry about that. You totally paid for.
Yeah. So we did that. And so let's see here. Then we also did first time for Cindy and I, Frozen
Yeah.
Ever After.
Yeah.
That was your first time for Frozen Ever After, too? What did y'all think? Because they just redid it lately with taking out the projection, right? Didn't they
Yeah.
do
They
something
put
with that?
in whole new animatronics because it
I
was
liked
very
it.
different from the time that I rode it. This was my second time on that ride.
Oh, well, look at you. That's a surprise that you wrote it more than your
She liked
dad.
it. She liked it more this time than last time because she said the animatronics were a lot better now.
I've
Oh,
heard
yeah.
really good reviews about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Like the animatronics before, and I told my dad this as we were walking out, they were more like the Seven Dwarfs and Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. You know how you can see
Yeah.
the projections on their faces, changing their expressions and synchronizing their mouths with the song and whatnot?
Yeah.
That's what it was like before.
Yeah.
And now it is like a proper animatronic. It's on par with Tiana and the shaman from the Navi River Journey. Is that kind of
Nice.
animatronic, which is very nice to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
yes, I like it a lot better this time around.
there you go.
Great.
So maybe
Sophie
she'll
likes
watch.
Frozen.
Maybe. Yeah, I know. For the first time in forever, she likes Frozen.
I will not have you slandering me in front of my child.
um, anything else that was first time at Epcot, Sophie?
Um, I don't think so. First time not riding Spaceship Earth.
Yeah, we had some hiccups with
Yeah,
Lightning Lane multipass a couple of times,
yeah,
and we didn't get into Remy because they had just out. They had times when it went down. Um,
Happens, yeah.
yeah, and so that was a little disappointing, you know.
Yeah.
yeah.
So we didn't get on Spaceship Earth. We didn't do Remy. Um, we didn't make it over to Tron because Tier 1 I chose Frozen because I wanted to experience it with Cindy. And so we didn't get to test track because it was like
Test track.
128 minutes or something like that. So I had to choose, you know. Um
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
so it is what it is, but there's always something that you don't get that you come
And
back
that's
for,
why
you
you
know.
need to come
That's
back.
right.
Yeah.
That's
So
right.
all right. So then um Saturday, not Saturday, Sunday. So the third day was starting off at Animal Kingdom.
Oh, now
And
that is a story.
yeah. So we woke up. The Animal Kingdom on Sunday opened at 8 a.m. Early entry for at 7:30 for resort guests.
Nice.
And we didn't get there at 7:30. We got there about 10 minutes after 8. We ate breakfast first. By the way, the pancakes what's it called? Something flavors?
Landscape of flavors.
Landscape of
Landscape of
Flavors
flavors.
are really good. And the
Yay.
bacon is really good and the sausage is good too.
Yay.
Um, so so just keep that in mind. So if you like the waffles, but they're not Mickey waffles, they're character
No.
pressed waffles. So
Yeah.
they're a little different. Um,
Which is not necessarily bad.
no,
They
it's
still
not.
taste good.
Yeah. So anyway, our our first Lightning Lane was going to be 9:20, and it wasn't a multi-pass day there. Multi-pass was for Hollywood Studios,
Yeah.
and so we just had single pass for Flight of Passage, and we set it for 9:20 a.m. That
Mm-hmm.
way we were going to get there, and we were like, we'll go and we'll do Expedition Everest standby first thing, and then we'll come over and do Kilimanjaro safaris first thing standby, and then come back for our Lightning Lane. And Sophie said, Daddy, Expedition Everest is down. And I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
oh. And
Sorry, Daddy.
Darn
so
it.
I
we punted.
I texted him because we were in the bus and we were separated and it was loud, and I knew he wouldn't be able to hear me, but I saw that he had his phone, so I'm just like, Daddy, Expedition Everest is down. Like,
Oh no. Darn.
But we decided we would go and do Kilimanjaro safaris first, and
which
everyone
was
else in the park was going to Kilimanjaro safaris. It felt
and you
like,
know what? It was a great decision on all of our parts.
yeah. And it said at the opening, it said 40 minutes, but it wasn't even close to 40 minutes. It was maybe 30 minutes
I
Yeah.
would say
getting
it
through
was
the
even
line.
20
Yeah,
minutes.
I think it was less than 30.
That's one of the
But
ones they inflate quite a bit.
it was really good, and there were so many animals out. It was cool. It was 64 degrees,
Mm-hmm.
and it was cool, and the animals liked the cool weather, and they liked the early morning because they're more active, and they were just crossing all over the road. And I recorded the whole thing, and that will be another episode or another YouTube video that'll go up on the YouTube channel. Um,
Yay.
of that ride through, because we were on the safari for 30 minutes.
Because there were so many animals crossing the path.
hmm That we
And
would
there
stop
was,
and we would see stuff, and we had really good long time to see the animals that were out there.
and most
That's great.
importantly of all, the giraffe tower was out on the savannah. We did not see the baby one, unfortunately. We saw a juvenile one, but there was a giraffe standing right at the edge of the road. It was on the right side of the bus, which was the side that my mom was on, and giraffes are her favorite animal. She was probably 3 feet away from that giraffe at the
hmm
closest because of how it was literally standing there letting the Jeep go past it. And she says she could see the giraffe's eyelashes.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Let me pull up a picture.
Sweet.
And once we passed it, she made this sound just like, ha, or something like that. And she's like, okay, yeah, I'm done. And I
Yep.
turned to my dad and I said, yep, she's satisfied. Trip successful.
Yep. Life is
It's
good.
This is not a very good picture, but that's how close it was.
That is a great picture.
Yeah. Look
That's
Oh
at
how
that
my
sweet
gosh.
that's how
baby.
close that giraffe was from our
So
from our
cute.
vehicle.
Yeah.
It was
So
phenomenal.
cute.
Phenomenal. So, anyway, really cool. Really cool moment for Cindy for sure. She
Yeah.
was
Oh yeah.
on cloud 9.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
So,
awesome.
so that she was like, "Okay, I'm done. My trip has been made." You
Nice.
know, what did I do?
You probably
What
sat
did
there
you
with
do?
her.
No, I almost quit the recording.
Let's not.
Oh no,
Let's
let's not
not.
do that.
I was going to quit out of my Photos app, and it said boop, 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 quit the recording. I'm like, no, stay here.
No. Oh
This
boy.
episode
Oh
of On the
dear.
Road with Mickey has been brought to you by technical difficulties.
Brenda
Well,
must have been in
yeah.
charge.
I suppose now should be the time to mention that I'm using an old version of Teams. Update Teams for a secure and reliable experience, or contact my IT department. Daddy?
Uh-oh.
We'll do that later. Don't click
Yeah,
update now unless you want to
I'm
No.
not.
drop out of the call.
I'm not. I promise.
Okay. But anyway, yeah, so that was really cool. That experience on Kilimanjaro. And then after that, we went and did Avatar Flight of Passage and had a great time on that, of course.
Yep.
And
And then,
then we were like, let's go. And we were, because we didn't have a whole lot more to do. We were running up against times, because it was after 10 o'clock, which was the first Lion King show. So we
yeah.
couldn't get into that. And then the next one would have been 11 or something. And then we're getting closer to when we're going to hit up on our fast passes over at
Uh-huh.
Hollywood Studios. So we had to make some choices. So we decided, what was it, Sophie? We decided we would leave and go
We
to
went and did,
Expedition, right?
yeah, we did Expedition Everest because I noticed that it was back up and running.
Mm-hmm.
Fun.
And so we went and did that, and it was great. Of course, it was great. Did you know that the Yeti in Expedition Everest has a name, as does the one in the Matterhorn?
What's his name?
The one in the Matterhorn is named Harold,
Oh, that's funny.
and the one in Expedition Everest is named Betty.
Betty the
That's
Betty
Yeti.
the Yeti.
That's funny.
And
Yep.
we have proof that Cindy is completely recovered from her arm.
Yep. Look at that.
Yeah.
180 degrees.
Reach for the skies. That's right.
Look how
Very
scared.
good.
Look how scared that guy looks.
Daddy says that I look constipated in this photo.
I was kidding, Sophie. You don't have to say that on air.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
Well,
gosh,
too
can't
late.
take you
You're
anywhere, can
bad.
we?
You're the one who said it
Bad.
first, so
I
excuse
didn't
me
say
for...
it on air though.
Yeah, well, you said it, so...
Anyway, moving on, shall
Welcome to
we?
the show.
Oh gosh.
So then you took a bathroom break, and then you went.
To Hollywood Studios.
To Hollywood Studios. And we hopped on the shuttle that went straight over from Animal Kingdom to Hollywood Studios. And after 10 a.m., then they have a bus that does that. They'd have one also that goes to Epcot and one that goes to Magic Kingdom. And so you don't have to go to a resort, which is cool.
Yeah,
And
wish I knew that.
Yep, now you do. And we got there right around noon, and where it had been cool and kind of overcast and whatnot when we were in Animal Kingdom, when we got to Hollywood, we got off the bus and the sun was shining and it was warm and you could feel the heat of the sun. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it feels so good. Because one thing that I forgot to mention at Epcot was the storm clouds opened in the afternoon and it rained and the temperature dropped and it was like ice rain. It was so cold. That water was so cold. And it wasn't until we got off at Hollywood Studios that I actually started feeling warm again.
Yeah.
And that was the next day. So
my shoes from Dapper Day were completely soaked through from all that rain. It's okay though, because I went home. Well, we went back to the room, we all took nice warm showers, and then we settled in for an early night, which was good. We needed that.
We did
Yeah, after
need
being
it.
frozen with the rain.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
Anyway, so we get to Hollywood Studios and we had Star Wars Rise of the Resistance.
Yep. We tried to get to Woody's Lunchbox for lunch, but it was very, very backed up. So we ended up having Docking Bay 7, which was another first.
That's
for
There you
right.
go.
Daddy
Y'all had
and
a bunch of
Mommy.
firsts.
Yeah, we did. And I'm proud because I'm the one who figured out where that place was. It's very hard to find.
You are right about that. It's
And
hard to
Brenda,
find. Yeah.
that's where we were sitting when we were waiting for our lightning lane, isn't it? For Slinky Dog, when you and I and Butch rode it together during the FAM.
I think so. Yeah, I think we were in Docking Bay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was like, I've been here.
Yeah,
And-
yeah.
But we didn't
It's
eat.
because it's very unique. We did
Yeah.
not. We got something to
We-
drink though, didn't we?
I think we did
I think
get
we
a
got
drink,
something to
so
drink.
yeah,
Yeah,
so we
'cause we
wouldn't
were
feel
using a
guilty
table.
about
Yes.
using their table.
That's right.
Because we are rule followers.
That's right. That's right. It's the only way to be.
So anyway, yeah, we all had the tip-yip chicken, fried chicken,
That sounds good.
and it was
Yeah,
really
it
good.
was very
It
good.
was really good.
Yeah,
And
very filling too.
mhm. And then So we ate at Docking Bay 7 because, like we said, we were going to do Woody's Lunchbox, and this is right at 12. So we're like, why don't we mobile order? And mobile order was at 1:30.
No, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
It was like an hour and a half later. So
No.
we went. So we're like, well, let's just go over there and see what it looks like. And we saw why mobile order was 1:30 because there were 800 people waiting in line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goodness.
So we
And
made
I
the
don't-
decision to mobile order for dinner from Woody's,
Nice.
and so that's what we did. And we all ate at Woody's. It was the first time for any of us eating at Woody's Lunchbox, and we all had grilled cheese sandwiches.
Yeah.
And we all
And that was another first, yeah.
yeah, it was. And we all were of the mindset that it was good, but it wasn't anything to write home about, and that we're good skipping it next time. I don't know if you've eaten there or not.
I've only eaten the Pop-Tart breakfast. I haven't eaten any other meal, but grilled cheese is grilled cheese. You can't really screw that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't. It was a very good grilled cheese.
It was very cheesy. A lot of cheese, 3 different cheeses.
Yep.
So
Wish it had been on a pizza, huh?
I don't
So-
know if it was pizza material. It's good on sourdough bread.
and then after
Ooh.
we also did Toy Story Mania,
Hey, and
and
Brenda.
guess who won?
Uh-oh. Really?
Yeah,
Grogu
it wasn't
won?
me.
No, me. I mean, sure, Grogu might have helped. I don't know. He was in my purse because safety. I didn't want him getting thrown around because
That's
he's
right.
too small for the lap bar. But
Yeah, it's wild.
get this. I got 134,000 and my accuracy was 41%.
Nice. My accuracy
Man, that's hard.
was 31%, and I was about 126. I think I had 126,800, and my accuracy was horrible.
My accuracy is usually horrible.
Keep in mind my accuracy is usually somewhere in the 20s.
Oh, you did good.
And someone
Yeah.
that day had set the new monthly record, which of course it was May 3rd, so it might be broken by now. But that monthly record was 517,000 and something.
Dang.
I
And
know.
it had been set that day, and I'm like, holy cow, who?
Who did that?
I'm horrible at those games. I'm horrible at them.
Yeah, me too. So anyway, so we did Toy Story Mania. We also did Rise of the Resistance and
Smuggler's Run.
Smuggler's Run, which was really good.
We did
and-
Slinky Dog, Toy Story Mania.
Did you do
We
Slinky
did.
Dog? Isn't that your first time, Sophie?
No,
Cindy's,
Slinky Dog isn't my first.
Cindy's
thought-
first time doing Slinky Dog Dash.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
It was my
Wow.
second. Sophie is your second or third.
I think it's my second as well.
You did it once with with Aunt Sheila and them.
Yeah.
Did you
and
do it
then
on your own?
I tried to do it on my own, but I think the lightning lane wasn't working because
Okay.
like it went down sometime after I had chosen Tower of Terror.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
And then we also did
We didn't
Mickey
do
and
Tower
Minnie.
of Terror this time around.
No, we skipped it. I was like, you know what, Sophie,
You always
if you
skip
want
it. What are you talking about?
I was gonna do it. I had booked it.
Really?
Yeah.
For yourself,
I had booked
even?
it for the
Yep.
three of us.
Oh, wow.
And then I was like, you know what, Sophie? I ain't feeling it. I'm not going to do it. If you want to do it, if you girls want to do it, go ahead. And Sophie, you can take my magic band and do it a second time.
And I
And
said,
she's like,
nah,
nah,
there are
it's
other
okay.
things I wanted to do, like that
So-
villains show.
that's right. We
That is
saw
funny.
the villain show. Have you
That's
seen
funny.
it?
Yeah.
That
That's a
was
funny
good.
I
show.
like that villains show.
I liked it.
Yeah, it's good. Who won?
Hook.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
When we
surprised
were
us.
there, Cruella won.
Oh,
Interesting, because here's the thing. I think Maleficent makes the strongest
Me too.
argument. I think she does, because when you think about it, a royal christening in 14th century France is not a private party. It is a public event, and sure, you need an invitation for it, but if you're the king of France and you're inviting one one faction of a political feud, then you need to invite the other one, or else you are claiming to have a side in that feud. So why would King Stefan logically invite only the fairies and not Maleficent when those two teams are feuding in a war he has no part in? He should have invited Maleficent because then she and the fairies would have been trying to one up each other with their gifts for the princess to get on King Stefan's good side. But he
okay,
didn't. Very
Just didn't work.
poor, very poor management, in my opinion.
okay.
She, she made him pay for it.
So,
Hmm.
just FYI, Sophie, suspension of disbelief. It wouldn't be a good movie if he had not invited her.
That's true.
All
Wouldn't have been a
right.
movie at all.
Yeah.
I mean, it could have been a movie, but you're right. It wouldn't be the story that we know.
So anyway, um, we did not get to Phantasmic. We were all wearing out. Sophie
We
least of all,
were.
but we were wearing out, and you know, Cindy calculated her steps, and she did like 62,000 steps
Yeah.
over that trip,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
so we're
She
like, you know
walked
what?
2 different parks in the same day on that last day.
Hmm.
Hmm. So we decided not to do Phantasmic, which she still hasn't seen, but that's okay. We'll see it at some point, because
Hmm.
we knew it's a 9 o'clock show. By the time the show's over, it's almost 10, and then you got to fight the buses and or the Skyliner and get back, and
Yeah.
you're not in your room till at least 11. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and we knew we had to leave in the morning, so
Yeah.
we decided we would skip out on that, but
Leaves you something for next time. That's
it,
a
it
new thing.
always there's always something to do for next time.
Yeah.
So,
Hmm.
but
But
overall, we had
it was a fun
one,
trip.
two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 things we had never done before
Nice.
that we did on
Yeah,
this trip. That is a big number,
That's
it
pretty
you
good.
know?
is,
You also don't
especially for
usually, I don't
so
think you
short
usually
a
get a
time
dining plan when
span.
you go, do you? You
We
Uh,
usually
don't
don't get a dining plan. And you usually don't do Lightning Lane, do you? Regular multi-pass Lightning Lane?
we
I
we've
think,
started to some, but this time we implemented the lightning lane a lot more than we ever had.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I want to say 80 to 90% of the rides we went on were lightning lanes.
Yeah, because when your time is limited, you really got to capitalize on that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And as far as dining plan, we used to do dining plan, and then we got away from it because we weren't taking very long trips. And then I was like, you know what? We're only doing the one table service dinner, so why don't we buy the dining plan so we can maximize, and not have to worry about it. I will say, because I was, me, I'm OCD in some things, and I kept a running total
Uh-huh.
of everything we did, and we did not get our full value of what we
Oh,
paid for the
really?
dining plan. We were
Yeah,
Oh.
we were probably about maybe two hundred
200.
dollars, almost two
Oh,
hundred dollars
wow.
less.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
so and
Good
that's
to know.
okay.
Good to know for next time, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
And
okay
I'm
for us though, because um we didn't
I'm curious, Daddy.
we didn't order the most expensive thing of everything,
Yeah.
and all that.
And
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say about ordering the most expensive thing. I'm curious if I went back to the menus of everywhere that we went and I tallied up the cost of the most expensive items on that list. I'm wondering if we would still come up short with how much the dining plan costs.
Probably.
But it doesn't matter because if the most expensive thing wasn't what you enjoyed eating, you don't want to buy that anyway.
Right.
Yeah,
And the
you're
other thing
absolutely
about it
right.
is um we did stuff that we wouldn't have done. Like, we got snacks that we normally wouldn't get a whole bunch of snacks,
Yeah.
You're right.
And
You're right.
so for that, it kind of works it out for us because we enhance it. Like we had ice cream a couple different times and
Hmm.
all that. So various things that we wouldn't have necessarily did. I did not have popcorn.
Oh my gosh, you didn't have
Surprised
popcorn and
myself.
Diet Coke?
Surprised myself.
Oh my gosh, that's a first too. Put that down on the list.
No, I've had other times when I haven't had popcorn.
That used to be your favorite treat of all
Oh,
time.
but you
Yeah.
know what? I think it was a first for you and Mommy having an ice cream sandwich instead of the Mickey Premium ice cream bar.
Ooh.
We each had both at
We
Oh,
times.
well,
did
there you
have
go.
both, but we did get the ice cream sandwiches the second time,
Yeah,
and those are good.
They are
They're
good.
they
good.
are
I
good.
think I
Yeah.
actually prefer the sandwich to the bar because it's cleaner. It's not as messy.
Now,
Like
see,
when I
I'm the
had
opposite. I always feel like I have parts of that Oreo stuff on my teeth afterwards. I like the bar better because of
And
the
not only that, but you get the
Yeah.
on
cookie
your
on your
hands.
fingers
Yeah.
too.
Well, that's the thing. So with the bar, I noticed that I dropped two giant pieces of chocolate on the
Oh
ground.
no.
But with the cookie sandwich, I just had to hold it in its wrapper and then no mess.
Mhm.
And they are delicious. Both are delicious.
Yeah,
They are. But
Yum.
I'm also a sucker for cookies and cream ice cream, and my dad is not.
Oh,
yeah. All right. So we had a great trip. We
great.
had
We did.
we had awesome travel down, awesome travel back. So
Mhm.
overall, it was a great experience. I'm glad we were able to take Sophie on her trip.
Me
So
too.
I'm glad I was able to go with you guys.
yeah. So Sophie, question of the
Question
week.
of the week. All right. Well, I've still got May 4th on the brain. Let's be real. We're recording this on May 5th, so it's fresh in my mind. But it's got me thinking, what is your favorite Disney franchise? Like, obviously, Aunt Brenda, Marvel. Me, Star Wars. Daddy, what's your favorite franchise from Disney?
Um, I would say probably the Mickey Mouse cartoons.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
And I almost wonder, Brenda, is Marvel your favorite?
Yeah.
Okay.
Love it.
Over Mickey?
Love the Marvel movies. Like one's coming out finally in December, and I'm just sitting on pins and needles waiting for that to get here. Like
Okay.
very, very highly anticipated.
Okay.
More than a Mickey movie would be. Yes, definitely. But I love Mickey, he's my man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So,
But RDJ is my man too. So awesome.
Mm-hmm.
all
All right.
right.
So that's that.
Okay. So that's what we want to hear from you. What is your favorite Disney franchise?
Mm-hmm.
And we'll post our answers so that you all kind of have an idea of what we're talking about. If you're not sure.
Yeah.
All right.
All
Well,
right then.
Sophie, this day in Disney history from May 11th. Keep it going, honey.
All right, I will. And speaking of another Disney franchise, the year is 2013. Walt Disney World officially crowns Merida from Disney Pixar's Brave as the 11th Disney princess. Now that's a franchise if ever there was one. Her coronation ceremony fittingly takes place in front of Cinderella Castle, just steps away from her own Magic Kingdom meet and greet spot. Just after the theme park opening, Princess Merida is joined for the first time by all 10 of her fellow royals: Snow White, Cinderella, Aurora, Ariel, Jasmine, Belle, Mulan, Pocahontas, Tiana, and Rapunzel, welcoming her to the group. Anna and Elsa are not Disney princesses at that point yet.
And then she was kicked out of her meet and greet area for Encanto to move in.
Yeah.
She
But
said
still.
that the rigors of having meet and greets was just wearing on her anyway. Kept her
Yeah.
from riding her horse and shooting
Yep.
arrows at things in the trees,
Yep.
climbing towers, stuff
I
like
have
that.
some great pictures from that meet and greet. Really, really great ones.
Okay. Well, yes, that's my history for the day. I chose it because my mother loves Merida. She's her favorite.
Mm-hmm.
She's awesome.
Yeah.
She is.
Fiery redhead.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Just like a certain someone that we know, eh, Daddy?
Mm-hmm.
Fiery redhead.
All right, Sophie, the weekly Disney windows.
We have been gone all week studying those windows in real life, and so as a result, we forgot to choose one. But it's okay because I've always had this window on the back of my mind. It's actually one of the newer windows, not as new as Leota and Kim's double window, but it is in the Disneyland park.
Okay.
Shall I just go ahead and read it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, on Google says, unveiled on July 13th, 2025, to mark the 100th anniversary of her wedding to Walt Disney, the Lillian Disney window on Main Street, USA at Disneyland honors her immense contributions to the company. It is located above the Disney Showcase gift shop, and it reads, Lily's bountiful blooms, flowers, and fancies, Lillian Bounds Disney, inspiring worlds of color and happiness.
Awesome.
Nice.
That is nice.
Thank you, Lillian.
Yeah. All right, I'll let you fill that in.
I will.
All right. Well, Brenda, you want to close us out with a little bit of Walt?
Yes, I stole this from an interview Walt had years and years and years ago. I'm always close to projects when we're chewing over the basic idea. Once the pattern is set, the answer to your question is simple. I let the staff take over and I go on to other things. Walt Disney. Because he's smart. He's the visionary. He's got business to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great quote.
And we love you, Walt. We miss you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
He's up there with Lillian having a blast, though, I bet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If heaven needed a theme park built, I'm 100% sure that Walt would be the chief advisor.
Yep. Yep. All right, my friends, that wraps us up for this week. Thank you for joining us. I hope you've had a great week, a great 2 weeks actually, and that you have a smile on your face. And if you have a frown, I hope someone shares a smile with you to help your week get better. In the meantime, coming up next week is a look at our top 3 immersive Disney attractions. And that is a very open-ended question, but we will see how it goes and we'll talk about it more next time. But until then, thank you. But until next time, we hope you have a great week. Remember, I'm Mike, she's Sophie, that's Brenda, and he's Grogu. And we will see you on the road. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.